Okay. Hey, 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 we are live now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are simulcasting all the channels. We're here on Facebook, we're here on LinkedIn, and we're here on YouTube. We're here for Honor Your Health on Tuesday. Glad for you guys to be with us. You missed us last week because here in the United States, we had a great holiday, Independence Day. So I was like, hey, let everybody enjoy themselves. I know you're going to indulge, so it's okay. No worries, but we're back here 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, let me introduce myself and then I'll give it over to my co-host, Coach Kim. I am Coach T, usually with red glasses, but not today. I got something different. I'm your speaker, author, and blood type lifestyle health coach. And I am so excited because I get the opportunity in terms of my assignment to really work with professional women in terms of helping them heal their bodies from disease so that they can walk on this earth and thrive unapologetically. So we'll give it over to Coach Kim and we'll get our party started. Go ahead, Coach Kim.
Oh, thank you so much, Coach T. Yes, I am Coach Kim. I am your Kingdom financial coach. I am author, speaker, and coach. I primarily coach single moms, but not limited to, to bring healing to their finances while getting to the root of the matter in order to is get generational wealth. Actually, establish generational wealth. There we go. I know, right?
That's all good. It's all good. So today, actually this month, guys, I've been really, ooh, the word that's been coming to me is open the door and walk through it. Opportunity, opportunity. And I'm sure we've heard this all in our lives with regard to opportunity, especially in the workplace or our businesses. But when it comes to our health, do we really use that word, opportunity? I don't think we really do as much as we can because I'm sure we heard that phrase that knock on the door as opportunity knocks. But when that opportunity knocks for our health, do we really do it? If you had a choice and you're at a barbecue or at the beach or at the mall, because this is summertime, guys, we're doing so many things. People are traveling, there's day camps, there's vacation Bible school, there's food everywhere you go. Do you take that opportunity to make a decision and eat something that's really healthy for you or eat something more indulgent for you? So, Coach Kim, that's the first question we're going to go with today. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, wow. Oh, why? Oh, that's a tight one right there. Because think about it. If you, some people work months before to get their summer body, okay, and then you would mess it up by just putting a bunch of junk inside of you. Hmm, that's really something to think about. I think that when it comes to that, because sometimes maybe you are at a summer family function and there's those certain desserts that you only see once a year. You know, I'm a dessert person, so hey, there we're gonna go. Maybe you see this dessert only once a year, and you know, Auntie made it, and it's the best, and you know you have to have a piece. I would say perhaps you need to work on portion control. That's what I would say. Portion
Yeah,
control might be the best for you in that situation. You still can taste it or taste a little bit of this, taste a little bit of that, and still be able to control all the hard work you did.
Yeah, I love that. Portion control. How come we don't talk about that enough? Because here in America, I don't know about everywhere around the world, but here in America, everything is huge and big, especially if you live in Texas. I mean, I got a chance to visit that back in 2021, and I couldn't believe the portion sizes were huge. And it definitely lives up to the name in that state. But when we can do portion control, that gives you the opportunity. Here we go with that word, the opportunity to still enjoy yourself without feeling like you're missing something or you're restricted. I know living with eating for my blood type, there are certain foods that really work well for my body, and there's certain foods that really don't. So I'll put it this way: I diligently work on not eating the foods that are going to hurt me. But sometimes you just can't get around it. Like you said, Coach Kim, sometimes certain desserts are kind of calling your name and you just want to taste it. So I give myself permission to do that. Give myself my health by the fact that I'm doing portion control. I'm measuring it out. Now, if you're at a party, guys, right, or at the beach, or at the amusement park, you don't always have the ability to take out a measuring cup and spoon. So you might have to use your fingers. So if that's the case, let me know and I'll be glad to send you a document I have on that on how to do portion control with your hands. I know that's real, but you can do it anyway. Now, I want to also talk about with opportunity. For me, I feel the word catalyst comes in because catalyst, right, Coach Kim, and I believe you said that burst that you can get, and you can be the catalyst in your goals with regard to honoring your health. You don't have to follow the leader or follow the pack. You can be that catalyst. You can be the change because listen, if you now know in July you worked so hard and so diligently for the last 6 months, like Coach Kim said, to get that summer body, why would you delay in going a route that's going to kind of mess it up? You still want to stay and look good and feel good because, let's think about it. The foods that we eat can either kill you or give you life. Let's be honest. I'm being real here. Certain foods will inflame the body and certain foods will give you energy. The more foods you give yourself energy, the more you're honoring the body temple. The more foods we give that's inflaming the body, the more the body gives pain, it gets headaches, it gets backaches, it gets all the things. And we don't want to feel like that in the summertime, especially when you're out hanging with your friends, hanging with your family, getting on a plane and train and a bus. You want to be able to run, jump, and have a good time, right, Coach Kim? What are your thoughts about that?
I heard the word self sabotage. Yes, we don't want to do that to ourselves. Some of us come a long way, and we have to. I'm going to say go is a lot of good words because I'm going to use. We have to be disciplined. We it's okay to have a little here, a little there. But like you said, why do these certain things that you've been doing, or maybe for years, or 6 months, doesn't matter. And then you come to self sabotage because you have lack of discipline. Yeah. And hey, I have, I think in May, it was the family reunion. And I'm sure I ate some things that, you know, I shouldn't have ate, but I didn't overeat, if you understand what I'm saying. I still had control. Yes, some of those things were not for my blood type, but it's not something that I always eat. That's what I would say. Because I don't 100% eat for my blood type, but I am mindful of what I'm putting in my mouth. So I'm more cautious, like, well, should I have this or should I not? So I think that's what we have to do, because we want to go forward. We don't want to have to keep on starting over again. We can, but do you want to keep on? You want to have the momentum where, okay, you hear it's moving and you're getting to where you need to go to because you choose. It's your choice. Back to you, Coach T.
You know what I found? That's a good word. Two words you said there, and I hope people got that. Discipline. Discipline. Oh, that's not easy, right? We have to build up consistency and we have to trust the process. And over the years, working with a big firm that I did to help a lot of women lose weight, I remember there's often times where women would come in certain times of the year. I would see them January to May. They did real good and then they jet out. They left the program and then they came back in September, and I might have shared this before. They come back in September and they're telling me, oh gosh, the summer was the worst. Terrell, I gained another 20 pounds. I lost the 20 pounds before I left. Now I gained the 20 pounds. And I used to say to myself, why be on that cycle of continuing to do that? January to May, you do well. Then May, you drop the ball. And then September, you start again. That's a cycle. That's a behavior pattern that creates a sabotage for a person that after a while, the body kind of gets used to that. So it's kind of difficult sometimes to even really start the practice of what you really want to have in the long run, right? So I like what you said, Coach Kim, is finding a way to honor yourself in terms of the foods that you choose to eat, the portion sizes that you decide to eat, and still have a good time with your family and friends. Food is just a fuel. But some people don't feel that way. They feel it the other way. They use food as a comfort. They use food as a way to excuse me, avoid things or to fill a hole in or something like that. But food is really just a fuel for us to get the energy so that we can do the things that we want to do. I mean, this is the summertime, guys. I mean, why not swim in the beach? Why not swim in the pool? Why not roller skate and rollerblade and walk in the park or jog or ride your bike or hike or something? These are the opportunities we have to honor our health during the summertime, and we want to find ways to honor that by taking the time to really look at how we are portioning our foods. Now, let me tell you something really quick because this is the summertime and I get this question a lot, so I want to answer it. Watermelon. That's one of my favorite fruits during the summertime. And I have to tell you, I have not found a watermelon that has seeds yet, so I'm not eating it. That means the seedless is not natural. Okay, guys, I'm just letting you know that. But also, the watermelon has a lot of sugar in it. Even though it's like almost 90% water, it has a lot of sugar. So just be careful how much you eat at one time. Go ahead, Coach Kim.
Uh, you said food is a fuel, and I don't think people look at it like that because it just caught my attention. How we look at food. We look at food for so many other reasons than fuel. We go to not that it's wrong to go to gatherings and have food. I understand that, but with other things, you mentioned emotional. We have emotional eating, and we have so many other things that are pulling us. And because of what we're eating, if we're not eating it properly, then maybe we're craving salt. Maybe we're craving sugar or craving something else because we're not looking at food for what it's really meant to be, the fuel. We're looking at it for other things, and it's throwing our body system off. So that just really had me to stop and think for a minute.
Yeah, because you think about it, it's just like a car. Our car is our body. You put the proper fuel in it, the car will run. You put the oil change in it, it will do well for you every time you go, every 3 months or 6 months, depending on the vehicle you got. You put the right fuel and oil in that car will last you for a long, long time. But when you do not, let me give you an example of this, Coach Kim. I remember we had purchased a used vehicle, a Honda 1986 four door. We did not realize the owner previous to us never gave it an oil change. That car lasted us 3 years, maybe, because it kept breaking down because she never gave it an oil change. She just kept driving it without. So imagine your body. It has all the gook in it. It never takes the opportunity to flush itself, to cleanse itself with good food. It keeps putting in the fast food, the processed food, the stuff that's inflaming it. The body's deteriorating. It's getting heavier. It's getting where you can't breathe. It's getting where you can't run. It's getting where your feet are swollen and the headaches are coming and the backaches are coming, and maybe the doctor's telling you now you need prescription medicine to take care of your cholesterol, to take care of your blood pressure. Maybe you're diabetic at this time because the body is continuing not getting cleansed because the oil has never been changed. So, how long do you think that car lasted? I told you 3 years. I mean, we were probably blessed for 3 years, but she didn't do anything to the car to keep it maintained. So it's just like us with a car in terms of honoring our bodies, honoring our health. We have to give it an oil change. We have to find ways to put the fuel in there to keep the energy going so that we can move our bodies physically, move our minds emotionally and mentally, and of course, spiritually. We know that so that we can stay on point to live here longer. We want to be ageless. I know there's a date for everyone. We know that. But in the meantime, we have a lot to do in terms of being here on this earth. So why not celebrate what you have by honoring the foods that we put inside of our bodies, right? What do you think?
As you was talking, what we need to give our bodies a break. You talked about the car having to do the maintenance, you know, and I think that we need to do maintenance from our body also. And, it might be take a break, eat later, maybe skip the day, just eat the afternoon. I think that, or maybe just have liquids that day to give your body a break because some of the foods, not all, depends how you eat, is really harsh on our body. When I was looking up, I think today or yesterday about meat. How long does it take meat to process? And depends what kind of meat and what kind of grade you get. It works harder on your body than maybe if you have fish or something leaner. So, I was thinking about that. So perhaps we need to give our body a break. That's what I'm thinking, Coach T. I think that's
Mm.
part of opportunities. Don't let the doctor force it on you when you have to go run tests, right? Some tests you got to go run blood work and stuff. They say you got to fast, and people are like, "What? I got to do what?" You know. And so we need to take the opportunity that we have every day to think about what choices that we're gonna make, what we put in our mouth. There you go.
Mm. Yeah, because the mouth is the first thing that your fork or spoon will meet up with when you have to digest and consume it, right? Your mouth is only one. You have two ears to hear and one mouth to speak and actually eat. So we want to be conscious of what we're putting in our mouths each and every day. And I'm not saying that we're perfect because I'm by no means perfect. I know the last couple of weeks, actually 2 weeks, I've been totally off target with my body because of the medication um, that I had to take. But I know once that's totally stopped, I do as much as I can. But I know when it's totally stopped, that my body will kind of reset itself and get back where it needs to be. But in terms of honoring our health, I want you to think about that analogy I gave you with the car because that's real stuff. Most of us drive unless you live in New York City, which is the hub of everything. But most of us drive, and a lot of us take probably better care of our cars than our own body temples. Some of us probably go get a car wash, get it vacuumed, get the oil changed, like you got it written down. If you get an accident, you make sure it's fixed up. I mean, all the things. But we don't take time to really think about when we go grocery shopping. Oh, if I get this piece of meat, how long will it really stay in my body before it cleanse out? Or if I eat this fast food restaurant meal that cost me almost $70 for a family of four or five, you know, what will this do to my health in the long run? Especially I'm eating that twice or three times a day. A lot of people are in the summertime tend to eat out even more. They go to restaurants, they go to fast foods, they're traveling. Just kind of be aware of the environment you're in, be aware of how much you're consuming, and continue to move the body. God created us for two legs and arms for us to continue to move the body. And you don't need a gym as an excuse to say you didn't move. I don't care where you're at. You could always use places, things, and spaces to use to move your body. Any thoughts on that, Coach Kim?
Um, you're true, and a lot of us that are working from at home, we still have opportunity. Say you didn't get to go run this morning or walk because it was raining. It's so many videos you can do stuff. Chair stuff you can do. You can set your whatever fancy watch for you to move every hour, and you can move in place. So it's really no excuses. You just need to do it.
I love that. Let's get up and do it, guys. I mean, we are here every week to share with you how you can honor your health. And I would love for any of the comments on the Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn, reach out to us if you want to know some more stuff. Like I said, if you want to get the portion control sheet, I'm glad to send that to you to help you out, especially if you're traveling this summer or you just want to have it just on hand because it's a great resource just to keep your mind focused on the behavior habits that you have because a habit takes time to create but it also takes a time to get rid of too, so it's also the same thing, and usually a habit takes at least 66 days or more to create a good one. So we want to consider how we can move forward with all of this. And there's different ways you can contact us. I'm usually on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube, and you can check out my website. As you can see, the what's that? The ticker tape, I call it the ticker tape that's going below. And Coach Kim, you can reach out to her on her website and what she's doing with regard to her financial exams. So we are here to really help you upgrade your health, help you elevate your health, help you be excited because you only have one body temple to use. So we don't want to be that 1986 Honda Accord that only lasted 3 years because the woman never changed the oil. Hi, Lynette. Good to see you on the show today. And it's just incredible. We take it for granted the little things that we can do to make a big change in our health. It's just the little things, right, Coach Kim? You can be drinking more water. You can have juices. You can be eating more fruits. You can have more vegetables. You can make great recipes. I have a great cookbook. If anybody wants a cookbook, reach out to me. Hit me on Messenger or whatever. I'll be glad to send you the cookbook. Link for the cookbook. There are different things you can start doing right now to save money, right, Coach Kim? Because that's our area of finance. Save money, but at the same time, keep yourself healthy and for generations to do this. Because it starts with you making the decision. Next, it starts with you taking the action steps. And three, it's don't quit. Once you get started, don't quit because it is so, let me tell you from experience, because I got rid of 100 pounds. It is so challenging to start over again once you stop, right, Coach Kim? That inertia, the jet stream, to even you see a plane, right? It takes time for it to go up in the air. So when you stop this process, you got to start all over again. And then that's when people get discouraged and they feel despair. And we don't want that to happen to you. So we're here to serve you in any way, in any capacity that we can on this show and all the other shows that we're all affiliated with. And I know Coach Kim has some things to share before we wrap up. Go ahead, Coach Kim.
Well, I just want to say again, take back control. That's what I'm going to say. Take back control. You have the power that you can do this. Again, you got Coach T on the health side, and I'm here on the financial side. And part of taking back control is taking control of your money. Okay, so check out the link below again, the ticker tape, and you can get your financial exam or just DM me if you just want to talk and see, hey, where you are and where you need to go. Back over to you, Coach T.
Oh, thanks. I love that, Coach Kim. She's in it, her and her words, boy. She's in it and out. Exactly. So we love you guys for being here. Let your friends know to come on the show, check us out, see what they can learn, and let us know how you guys are doing with your health in the comments too. Where do you feel you need some help? Where do you feel you're doing well in? Where can we help you move to that next step? Help you upgrade, help you elevate to the next level with regard to your health, because we all are in this to make sure that our body temples are where they need to be and to feel really good about it too. So we want to thank you guys for being here with us. We'll be here again next time, right, Coach Kim? You know the time, y'all. 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I believe in CT time it is 3:30 p.m. in Central Time, because I know we have a lot of friends there in that time zone too. So you don't want to miss it. Put it on your calendar. Put it on your calendar. Share it out with people. Let the algorithm know that we're doing some good things to help add value to people's lives, because we rather see people live longer than not. Let's put it that way. So thank you, Debbie, for being here all the time with us and supporting us all the time. Want to give a shout out to Debbie and Lynette, because I know they do follow us quite often. And guys, be well. Just have a blessed night, and we'll see you again on these social media streets, as we put it. So God bless, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye now.
Bye.